So, congratulations for the award, Ms. Bhattacharya. My first question to you is, how would you define your leadership approach?
So I believe in being a very hands-on manager. One has to get to the bottom of the problem to be able to solve it. So that is something that I believe in doing. Also for my team, I believe that one should not micromanage. One should recruit the people with the right skill set and should have faith in those people, should be able to harness their strengths to solve any problems. So I'm hands-on. I have faith in my team, and I believe people with the right skill set and right mindset can win the world.
Okay, so in India right now, we are seeing a lot of people with amazing skills and talent, but they do face mental health issues and burnout. So how can Indian corporates can tackle such issues? Ultimately that will lead to more productivity with a balanced mind frame.
You're absolutely right. We see a lot of smart people, ambitious people with the right skill set, with the right mindset also, burning out and feeling overwhelmed and over pressure. And I feel that, having a very, very well set planning system and a mutually discussed planning system with each of the team members is very, very beneficial. One has to lay out monthly, quarterly, annual plans, set their expectations, basis mutual discussions with the team. That is something which is very, very important. So the person knows what is expected out of them and can plan out the work and can plan out team additions in a constructive and cohesive manner. I also believe that organizations should focus on some sort of a life coaching program for all its employees. It is very, very important. In today's day and age, people are very evolved, people are very aware, and they are in tune because of social media. There are a lot of comparisons, unrealistic comparisons and expectation setting. So I feel that people should be given the opportunity. A lot of companies focus on learning and development. That is very, very important, obviously, to enhance your skills. But there should also be learning and development on handling of life ordeals, or basically life coaching sessions. And I have personally taken that, and I know I have come out of it much stronger mentally. Your problems will never reduce, but they will equip you with tools to help you navigate through complexities and problems as you progress in your career and you take and you go higher up and you take more important roles. Obviously, things become very, very critical, and there is a very very thin line between criticality and something which can overwhelm you. So having the right tools to navigate that, focusing on work-life balance, focusing on being healthy, having the right lifestyle, sleeping enough, spending time with your family, your children, doing things which concentrating on your vocational habits, all that is very, very important. So my 2 cents is find the balance. The company should provide life coaching support, and there should be regular check-in with your managers wherein you should plan your deliverables in a very structured manner, and you should make monthly, quarterly, annual plans, add in the right people in your team so that individuals don't feel pressured.
So any piece of advice that you want to give to young freshers who are stepping into industry, especially the females?
So I do not differentiate between female and male, but my advice for everyone is that focus on constantly upskilling. Everything is evolving. AI used to be a thing of the future. It's already there. So one should focus on constantly upskilling. One should focus on balancing their personal and professional life, on investing on your health, especially your mental health. That is most important, because eventually that will help you achieve your professional goals. That's it. Thank you so much.